Hello everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and happy holidays, happy first day of December. I'm very excited for today's video. That is my eco gift guide of 2021. A few things to mention before we jump right in. First off, this is kind of anti-zero waste because this is consumerism, but there are ways that we can consume in ways that make our impact less on the earth. So that's why I'm here to show you some gifts that are either zero plastic, help you achieve a more zero waste life, or some of these gifts aren't even things at all. They're more of experiences and that type of stuff. We're also going to be talking about ways that you can thrift gifts as well. I know that might sound kind of weird buying someone a used gift, but Dan and I do it all the time. Also, this is my third gift guide. I made a 2019 gift guide and then last year's was focused on stocking stuffers. So if you're more interested in either of those type of videos, they'll be linked down below and above. And lastly, the blog post version to this video will be linked in the description. So that way you can actually shop these brands. As well as the blog post is gonna have a few more brands as well. If you wanna shop some more unique things that you won't catch in this video, check out the blog post. And if you don't wanna miss a blog post, and you'll be part of my email list, you can subscribe to my email list on my website as well. In the past, my gift guides have definitely been more big brands focusing on helping you have a more eco-friendly lifestyle. But this year I wanted to focus mostly on small businesses. Small businesses in the eco world, yes, but also just small businesses in general, because sure, some small businesses might not be the most eco-friendly, but regardless, it's gonna be more eco-friendly than Amazon, Walmart, or any other big box store. And that reminds me, stay tuned till the very end. I'm gonna give you some resources to shop instead of supporting Amazon this year. Like, sure, you can support any of these small businesses I mentioned, but if none of these ideas spark your interest, we're gonna talk about some like zero waste online marketplaces. Let's first talk about beauty and cosmetics. First up is Face Theory. They are a vegan and cruelty skincare line that focuses on reducing their plastic packaging. Also, for the sake of this video getting long, I'm just gonna do a quick blurb about each brand. You can read more about them on their websites. Next up are a few sunscreen brands that I reviewed myself. I'll leave that video linked above and below. First up is Sunbutter. It is an Australian-based sunscreen brand. They use tins for their sunscreen. Next up is Sea and Summit, which is a United States-based company. They use bamboo and recycled plastic for their packaging. Next is EIR, which is a sunscreen brand I use, but they also have all sorts of beauty stuff, all sorts of cosmetics. And then we got Butter Me Up Organics. They have organic like household cleaning stuff as well as household beauty and cosmetics. We have Raw Love, which is made in Hawaii and is a reef-safe sunscreen. And then Sun Tribe is the last sunscreen brand I'll mention. It is a all-natural zinc sunscreen. Okay, so this one might not be your average Christmas present, but I'm going to recommend period underwear. This is because, at least, you know, for me as an adult, I don't really want like toys and games and stuff. I want practical stuff, and period underwear can get kind of pricey. So I think they would make a great gift for someone who might not otherwise be able to afford them. My favorite brand is Modi Body. I will always recommend them, but there are other brands out. There's Thinx, Lilova. I think I recommend this every year, and that is because I think it is the coolest thing, and that is the Other Straw's reusable bamboo toothbrush. And by reusable, I mean you only have to take off and replace the head. The body of the brush is reusable. I think that's so cool. Next up is Get Flossed. This is something I'm definitely gonna have to buy for myself. It is a reusable like floss pick, and it's reusable because you can take off the floss and replace it with more eco-friendly floss, of course, that can biodegrade. We also have Blue Heron Botanicals, which is an eco-friendly lip balm that is also made in plastic-free packaging. If you want like some natural, locally made tinctures and stuff like that, there's The Witchery Skincare. If you're looking for shampoo and conditioner bars, there's a lot of brands out there, but this one is Bottle None. And another brand that also does shampoo bars as well as bath bombs and body scrubs is the Coconut Crush, and they are actually local to Las Vegas as well. I found them at a farmer's market. A brand that I've used and loved for a long time is NYX mouthwash. Again, not really your normal Christmas present, but I think it's really cool. This mouthwash brand is just like a concentrate and you refill it at home, and it saves so much packaging. This is another one I probably recommend every year. That is Yay for Earth lotion, and Stevie, the owner, now makes serums as well. Or if you're looking for a different lotion like skincare brand, there's also Buddha Organics. There's Coco Kind, which is a vegan, cruelty-free, low-waste skincare for all. And then there's another brand I discovered this year, which is called the Rebrand. This brand is awesome. It is a low-waste, minimal skincare company, and they sell refills, so you don't have to buy the glass bottle and the pump every single time. Something new I've tried is The Last Swab, which is the last cotton swab you should ever need. It's a reusable cotton swab. Sounds kind of weird, but it works really well. There's also Wabi Sabi Suds, and these are natural soaps and body butters. And the last one in this category is Badger. This is the brand of shaving soap that Dan uses. It's a shaving cream bar. So cool. And then Badger also comes plastic free entirely. It's amazing. Let's move on to cleaning and household products. First up is Happy Husks. These are a compostable sponge company, so people who love dish sponges and don't want to switch to like wooden dish brushes, this is for you. You can get concentrated. These are eco bars, and what that means is these are bars that are actually concentrates. It works just like a shampoo bar, but you like rub your sponge or your brush on it and then you use it to wash your dishes or your counters or even your floors if you want to. We got a couple laundry brands on this list. First up is Earth Breeze. They are laundry sheets and come plastic free. There's also the Lazy Coconut, which is a plastic free laundry sheet brand. You can shop Drops. They make laundry pods as well as dishwasher tabs. Even more non-traditional Christmas gift is Who Gives a Crap toilet paper. Or if you're looking for more upscale Christmas gift, you can get a bidet attachment like Tushy or Whisper bidets. A few more laundry brands. There's Molly's Suds, which is a laundry powder, and there's also Kind Laundry, and they sell more than just laundry sheets. They also sell wool dryer balls and mesh bags for your laundry as well. Another brand is Ethique. They have a stain remover bar as well as shampoo and other sorts of beauty products. And then the last one in this aisle is stain remover bars, like brands from Isle or Bunch of Farmers. Moving on to decor and home goods. First up is B&I Metal Designs. This is actually my brother's small business, and I think his stuff and his fiance their stuff is so cool. They personalize metal designs for you. You can get stuff like your family name, or if you have a small business you want to sign for, they can do that too. If you're a pottery lover like me, you'll want to shop Wanderlust Pottery. They make all sorts of ceramics. A brand I love and will definitely include every single year is Branching Together. I love what they do. They rescue stuff and like reclaimed wood, 5-gallon buckets, and other stuff, and instead of sending that stuff to the landfill from businesses, they take that stuff and turn it into stuff like storage for your shed or nice shelves for your wall, Christmas ornaments, and stuff like that. A lot of photographers will also sell their prints all year round, but especially during the Christmas time. For example, we sell our prints now. Dan actually did all the legwork on this, building his website to sell our prints, so if you want to shop some of our work, you can. But one of my friends from Instagram, her name is Laura. Her website is Little Island Takara, and she sells prints from her travels all around the world as well. Or you can support photographers by buying a friend or a family member a photo shoot for Christmas. And speaking of supporting artists, you can pretty much shop any local art that's near you. I got this beautiful yarn hanging back there from a local artist in Japan. Anybody that you know that does painting or woodwork or anything like that, you can support them this year. Next is Stars and Strings. This is one of my friends that I met several years ago. She does macrame and crochet work. If you're looking for candles this year, you're going to want to shop Sub Luceo. They are vegan and cruelty free and made from soy wax, which is pretty eco-friendly. Or if you're looking to splurge on someone and get them some nice bedding, I really recommend Sheets and Giggles. I bought them when we first moved into this house, and this bedding is so nice. And then last in this category is my friend Emily. She is an artist, so she sells her art, her photography, as well as like stuff that she makes like candles and other foraged goods. Let's move on to jewelry. I think jewelry is a very common Christmas gift, but did you know most jewelry brands, these big brands like K Jewelers and so forth, are not eco-friendly and also unethical. It takes a lot of energy and resources to mine for diamonds, gold, and silver, plus the processes very harmful to the earth and the local communities that they go into to extract this stuff from the earth. So first brand on the list is Ana Luisa. This is a brand I've talked about before on the channel. I'm actually wearing their necklace right now. This brand uses almost 100% recycled materials in their products, recycled gold and silver, as well as lab-grown diamonds, which is really important. But another brand I really love along these lines is Lackadaisy. I've talked about them before. I love them specifically for their body jewelry. It is so hard to find recycled body jewelry, like for nose, ear cartilage, and so forth. So I love that Lackadaisy has that option. Another brand I love, I found them in Okinawa. Her name is Jess, and she created Earth Blooms. So she takes pressed local plants and turns them into lovely pendants. A brand I found pretty recently is Eden Reflex Jewelry. This brand is old spoons that have been upcycled into rings. I think that is so cool to keep stuff like old spoons out of the landfill, and it creates really, really unique one-of-a-kind pieces. Another brand that does recycled material, this one is based in Sweden, is Stockholm Rose Designs. Now, if you're looking for something not made out of metal, you're going to want to check out Clay & and Aloha Designs. I found her on Instagram and she does handmade clay earrings. But something else more unique than that is Happy Glass Co., but they make beautiful upcycled glass jewelry as well as like stained glass if you want something more home decor-ish. There's also In the Pines. I love her work. It is all handmade. She mostly focuses on like rocks and gemstones like turquoise. And then Aloha Sea Candy is a brand that I found in Okinawa. They take sea glass and upcycle it into jewelry. I have a few options in the food and health category. The first two are getting someone a subscription to Misfits Market or Imperfect Foods, both brands which I have reviewed on this channel. And I also have some links in the blog post that get you discounts for those. Something that I think is so special that I got for a wedding gift is to handwrite someone a recipe book filled with family recipes. I got recipes from like my great-grandparents, Dan's grandparents, my mom, my aunts. It is one of my most favorite things I own. So I think that would be really special to do for someone too. And then there's also Ever So Quirky. This is a plant-based brand that focuses on plant milk, snacks, and more. Now let's move on to fashion. First up is Genesee, which is these glasses. I love them. They are made from 100% recycled plastic, and these plastic bottles are specifically the ones used in Flint, Michigan because they don't have clean water up there. We got a few bag brands in here. The first one is Jute Bag. If you've never heard of jute before, this is a 100% plant-based material, meaning it is biodegradable and also recyclable. Another plant-based option is the Apple Pine. This brand uses leftover scraps from pineapple harvest to turn it into pineapple leather. I think that is so cool. So it's almost virtually zero waste. A brand my friend Susie from Chew on That talks about a lot and I love is Belange Handmade. These are high quality fashion pieces, very, very unique, and they're focused on reducing the waste in the fashion industry. Another brand for bags is Kintobe Bags. They are made from recycled polyester, nylon, and also algae, which is pretty interesting. If you're looking for another unique clothing option, you can shop Woven Futures. This is a slow fashion brand that celebrates Latin American culture and fashion. Kula Bags makes vegan and eco-friendly backpacks. Evie Swim focuses on sustainable and ethical active swimwear. Indosole is a great shoe option. They make flip-flops made from recycled tires. Another eco-friendly eyewear brand is Parafina. If you're looking for some basic undergarments, you can shop Kent or Organic Basics as well. Organic Basics also has more like t-shirts, pants, shoes as well. Another brand that is very into recycling is Grundag. They take repurposed materials and turn them into crossbodies, backpacks, and more. I think if you're just looking for clothing in general and you want to stay in the eco-friendly realm, you can shop Madewell. They don't focus on like one specific thing or another, but they kind of have everything across the board, as well as Tentree. They have so many options, all made with eco-friendly materials, plus Tentree plants 10 trees per purchase. Let's move on to tech. If you're not new to the channel, you know that I love talking about e-waste and how technology is one of the least eco-friendly things that we have created on the planet, but nonetheless, you can still make it eco-friendly with these few brands. First is Pila phone case, a phone case I have used and loved for like 4 years now. They also have their little Griply, but a Pila product that is pretty new to me is their liquid screen protector. This is the world's first eco-friendly screen protector. It's actually a liquid. All you have to do is apply it to a rag and then just rub it on your screen. I think it's for 60 seconds and then it's good for a year. But if you're not so into the Pila phone case, you can also shop 1521. They make all cork phone cases. If you're someone who loves candles or camping, or you just go through a lot of matches and lighters, you should really consider getting a rechargeable lighter because this reduces the amount of batteries you buy and also like cartridges of fuel. All you have to do is simply recharge it and it works with the power of electricity. It's very cool. The one that I'm showing here is from the USB lighter company. Or if you're just looking for a bunch of eco-friendly tech in general, you can shop Nimble. If you eco-friendly outdoor items for your fellow hiker, the first one is a Kula cloth. This is for someone who squats to pee. Please do not use this for number 2. It is a microfiber Silvertech cloth designed to reduce the amount of toilet paper you use out in the wilderness, or just make going pee a little more sanitary instead of just like drip drying. If you're looking for outdoor gear in general, your go-to is probably Patagonia. They are relatively eco-friendly when it comes to big outdoor brands. You know, they're not perfect, but they're working on it. Something they do have though is one of my favorite things I own for camping is my vegan down jacket from Patagonia, and they actually made this vegan down out of recycled plastic. Win-win all around. This brand called Nomadics also makes recycled plastic towels, or you can get this bioplastic spice container. I actually got it from Earth Hero. I don't know the name of the brand, but this is like a little shake spicer that you can just take camping, keep it in your purse if you want to, or on a hike, so that way you can have lots of flavor in every meal. Or if you're looking for socks, wool in general is very eco-friendly, but specifically Soulmate socks. I know wool isn't vegan, but wool keeps your feet warm, it keeps your feet dry, it stinks the less, and actually sheep will be in a lot of pain if they're not sheared. So if you can find a sustainable, ethical farm, I think wool is a great option. This next category is just like zero waste in general. You'll see what I mean once we get into it. The first one is Chico Bag. This is a reusable bag company made to like fold down into like nothing, so you don't have like a big old massive bag. They also have like clips, you can keep it on your keys. They make regular like full-size bags and also produce bags. There's also the Market Bag if you are going for like a big, aesthetically pleasing bag. This bag is designed to be durable, sturdy, and you can take it to the market with you. It has like different pockets and stuff. You can also shop Your Green Kitchen. They make fabric bowl covers designed to keep your food fresh and reduce the amount of plastic you use. Another bag brand is Bagoo. They make bags, but also they do face masks these days if you're looking for a fun printed and eco-friendly face mask. There's also the Classic Clean Canteen. They make water bottles, cups, mugs, tumblers, all sorts of things along the cup family line, made out of metal, wood, and as little plastic as possible, if any. Last one in this category is Stasher Bag, one of the most well-known brands probably in the zero waste world. These are reusable silicone bags, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, and comes in all sorts of sizes. Okay, now we're moving on to a few categories that aren't necessarily going to have links or specific brands, but let's talk about them anyway, because when you give someone a gift for a holiday, a birthday, whatever, it doesn't have to be something physical, and it doesn't have to be something brand new either. So the first category is experiences, and the first one is a yoga class. I actually do have someone to shout out for this. This is Yoga by Maja. I love her yoga classes, so I'll leave her website linked in the blog post. You could also get someone a cooking class or a lesson of some sort, like an instrument, a piano lesson, or like a sport, an outdoor rec lesson like skiing, snowboarding, tennis, I don't know, literally anything along those lines. I should have mentioned this in the beginning. This video is not sponsored by any of these brands. It's just brands I use and love, or I've heard of, other people love. But speaking of, this next one is Skillshare. This made me think of it because so many people are sponsored by Skillshare, but Skillshare is an amazing service and how I learned the basics of animation. So I think that's pretty cool. You can learn anything on Skillshare, so buying someone a subscription I think would be awesome. Something that I would be into is a language class. If anybody wants to gift me an ASL class, that'd be cool. That's the next language I want to learn. But if you're looking for something too more relaxing, you could give someone a massage, a spa day, a manicure, pedicure, facial, a hairdo, anything along those lines. Someone I found on Instagram is called Teaching Brainiac, and they are an online tutor. So if someone needs a tutor, this would be a great chance to gift them that for a holiday. Or you could even, if you know someone who's like starting a blog, starting a small business, you can gift them the gift of a website. There are so many people out there who do that, but the specific person I would like to shout out is Andrew Heindel. Now let's move on to things that you can thrift. First off, you can thrift just about anything, but I'm thinking specifically like, what would you get someone for a gift for a holiday or a birthday? And would you be able to find it at the thrift store? First up is games. You can get all sorts of board games, decks of cards. We found a brand new deck of cards at the thrift store the other week. Also books, really popular books, movies, DVDs. So many shelves and shelves of these at the thrift store. So I guess the downside of thrifting is if you're looking for a specific book, say you're looking for the Harry Potter series, it might take you a while to comb through all the books of a thrift store, but there's also used bookstores. But if you're not looking for something specific, just going and browsing the thrift store is honestly a great way to find a gift. If you want to gift someone Christmas or other holiday decor, the thrift store is a place to go. You don't have to buy it brand new. Or just home decor in general, like shelves, paintings, frames. If you're supporting a local photographer and buying their prints, you can go to the thrift store and buy frames. But if you also aren't into going to like your local Goodwill, you can check eBay, Depop, ThredUp, Buns, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. There's so many options to online thrift these days as well, which like I was talking about makes it really easy to type in to OfferUp like Harry Potter series and it helps you to find exactly what you're looking for, but secondhand. The last category I want to talk about before we talk about where to support brands instead of shopping on Amazon this year is things you can DIY. DIYing gifts has been something I have done since I was a child. I've loved putting my arts and crafts skills to the test to make people stuff, and I think it is so meaningful. So there are some like food related ones. You can make them like hot cocoa mixes. You can make them a full meal or a dessert. One of my favorite things I've been into the last few years is upcycling t-shirts into a plethora of things. I started with turning them into bags, produce bags. I turned some into makeup remover wipes, but my biggest achievement, yes, I think I'll go there. My biggest achievement is making a rug. This rug I'm sitting on, handmade by myself, and this rug specifically keeps 26 shirts out of the landfill. So if you're into like crocheting, this is the way to go. You could paint someone something, draw something, sculpt something, whatever sort of media of art you are into. Or if you're good at woodwork or handy with other things, I think even like, you know, gifting someone a car repair. It's so like adult of me, I feel like. But honestly, you can DIY just about anything. It doesn't have to be something I mentioned. Whatever your skill or hobby is, you can use that to make someone something for the holidays. Now that we've gone through about 100 specific brands and products, if none of those struck interest to you, here are some places that you can shop online this year instead of shopping on Amazon. If you didn't know, and surprisingly people still don't know this, Amazon is not an eco company and they are not very ethical as well. If you want me to talk more about that in the future, let me know. But basically, Amazon sucks. I get it, their 2-day shipping is great. Is that really worth it for the earth and people who work for them? I don't think so. So here are some great brands you can support instead. These are like, think of like a zero waste version of Amazon. The first one is Earth Hero. If you're looking for, I don't know, what did I not mention? I didn't really mention like baby toys. If you're looking for baby toys, you can get on there, or stuff for like new moms. You can get on there and search for that stuff. And you can do that with pretty much any of these other ones as well. I'm not going to talk about each one of these. You can go to their website and see which one suits you, but here's the full list. Like I said, we got Earth Hero, there's the Wild Minimalist, the Zero Waste Store, just thrift stores in general if you want to do more of an in-person shopping version like we talked about. There's Coconut and Cotton, which is a UK-based online store. Hippie Haven, Little Plastic Footprint, Eco Roots, the Package Free Shop, there's Eco Girl Shop as well. But ultimately, if you still can't find what you're searching for a gift this holiday season and you still think that you need to use Amazon Smile. What this is, and you have to specifically go to like amazon.smile, whatever it is, I'll leave the URL linked in the blog post. It is like a different version of Amazon, but you still get to search the entire Amazon warehouse, whatever. But instead of just supporting Jeff Bezos, you now get to support a charity of your choice. You get to pick any charity in the whole world. So if you want to like help save the whales, you want to help homelessness or Black Lives Matter, you could support any of those organizations through Amazon Smile. And that's it. That wraps up the 2021 Eco Gift Guide. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this gives you some inspiration for some eco-friendly gifts, but also this list can be used all year round. I think that's something I like to include too in my eco gift guides, is not necessarily like Christmas themed things, because you can buy someone any of these items all year round. Again, if I missed any that you guys think are super great brands, definitely leave them down below for the rest of us. But that is all that I have. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. If you're new here, this is the first video you're seeing. I talk about all sorts of things zero waste, focusing on free, easy, and fun ways to live low waste and practical ways to be an activist. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down there, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well. It really does help support this channel, and it helps get this gift guide out to more people so that more and more of us can shop eco-friendly this year and start our zero waste journey. Maybe this is the first time someone will start their zero waste journey is by you gifting them a zero waste product. But speaking of, I actually have a video coming in January, which is eco-friendly New Year's resolutions. I'm very excited for that, so stay tuned for that. And I have some really fun content coming this December, though this is really my only holiday content. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Happy holiday season. And until next time, remember that your small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Bye guys. Help you achieve a more zero-friendly... What? Oh yeah, I'm like, what am I doing? She never bothers me unless I'm sleeping or filming. Scoot back so that's not on my face. That looks pretty good. Pottery, you can shop Wanderlost Pottery. Wanderlost, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so hot. I hope you appreciate that I wore a sweater. It is like 80 degrees in November in Vegas, but I have to break out this sweater for the gift guide every year. I think I've done it all 3 years. There's also the classic, or if I didn't mention, oh my gosh, okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, I stopped thinking. Oh my gosh.